To all my classmates, tonight I wander down the back roads and along the streets of our hometown, where memories linger, Greek mnemonic devices laid out in the fields of our youth, $100 bills tucked into the cracks of the sidewalks. That S on the hill still burns brightly. There's a bus stop at that gravel pullout, a childhood fort in the field under that subdivision, Bible school and Boy Scouts in that church basement. A first kiss at the end of that drive, a longer one down that lane. Good vibrations on that old gymnasium dance floor, a liquor bottle hidden in that culvert, a car in that weedy ditch. A summer of teenage love in that old ranch house, a nearly knocked unconscious epiphany on that sports field. Selah, a town with one red light, a junior high, a high school, a football field, a Ford dealership on the corner, a pharmacy on the other, a market, a grocery store, 3 taverns, a bowling alley, a 25-cent per person movie theater, a public library next to City Hall, a post office, a weekly newspaper, an all-volunteer fire department, a drive-in, 3 cops, several ball fields, a swimming pool, and an array of churches. This was our hometown when we appeared in alphabetical order in '67 in a creaky auditorium, still as innocent as a little girl's first giggle. Future farmers of America and Betty Crocker homemakers, motocross racers and weight class wrestlers, cheerleaders and valedictorians to be, budding rock musicians and aspiring ministers, point guards and quarterbacks, honky-tonk women and homecoming princesses, High Valley heroes, Fletcher Road El Camino racers, shade tree mechanics, Jerome Avenue graduates, peachy poets, and snowblind friends. Spartans, Vikings, Dolphins, Vicolaires, Vicats. Where would we have been without each other? Growing up in a town where the girls on the Rooter bus back from the game could hold hands and sing Hey Jude along with the radio. Warring siblings at times, I know, but where would we be? Who would we be without the other? Born in '53, we were indeed fortunate sons, though our older brothers and cousins and neighbors visited those PTSD-inducing rice paddies. But we knew that Jupiter was aligning with Mars, and we were at the dawn of the age of Aquarius. With teachers who cared, Hanford, who read us Laura Ingalls Wilder, Phipps, who told us about a world outside our little town, Roland, who gave us enthusiasm and soccer and a way to get rid of that chicken fat, Delzer, Dorich, and Lally, who taught us discipline, McLean, Koza, Archer, and Lally again, who taught us to think, Orby, who taught us not to take things too seriously. Brothers who gave us our most important lesson, kindness. Linden, Mitchell, Meyer, and Pearson showed us the nuances of life. Sansbury and Allgaier helped us to hear the sounds and voices of the world. Monroe and Sagar taught us the intricacies of cells and kitchens. And Coach Carlin's reassurance, 2 inches necessity, the rest just luxury, boys. And parents, our parents, the parents of our friends, the parents of our boyfriends and girlfriends, all keeping an eye on us in our little town. If man could land on the moon, then something was happening, and we were at the cusp, heading off with our caps and gowns. Though I confess, I lingered on that last day, among the emptied lockers, not yet ready to leave. And here we are, a half-century later, returned home, back with our tribe, if ever so briefly. Though not all of us could make it. Dark-complected, broad-smiled, all-round nice guy, Dale Wilson, gone early. Tall, quiet Steve Wilson, gone even earlier. Gentle, unassuming Jerry Mitchell faded away before we had even disbanded. That rascal Weeks with his Cheshire grin, known to the world as Ernie, to us as Alan, fallen before our 30th reunion. My partner in crime, Tim Matson, out for a smoke and off to his spirit in the sky. Voted most intelligent, red-headed, square-jawed Mike Miller, my mentor, has made his exit. Carol Watkins, who stayed in Selah, became a nurse and served on the school board. Gone. Dave Best, who joined us from tiny St. John and lettered in wrestling and football. Gone. Craig Groth and Rod Horner, driving trucks to the very end. Fallen. Ever serious Kathleen Rice, who learned 4 languages and taught German, with her beloved son now. Mike Ice, who I would like to hug and say, "It's okay, Mike, it's okay now." Gone. Our tall, soft-spoken track star, Pat Walker. Gone. Free-spirited piano-playing Chris Hand with her long, dark hair. Gone. The big guy with the big laugh, our football center, Curtis Harris. Gone. Frank Brudnone, in God's forgiving hands now. Ruth Price's taller, talkative twin sister Barb, tending gardens in God's palace. Our red-headed, self-proclaimed lonely girl, Sharon Alvord. Gone. Pretty diminutive Deanna Whitehead star now burns brightly in the night sky. One of our Latin scholars with glasses ahead of her time, Melinda Smith. Gone. Nick Lockett, who joined us late from Toppenish and did it his way. Gone. And just this past year, our downhill ski racer and occasional thespian, the kid with the Buddy Holly glasses, Tim Shelton. Gone. A big part of us is missing, but there's still a great American novel here, not yet finished. Cruising down the avenue in a white Chevy Impala, and our departed brothers and sisters are in the back seat, sipping beers, just watching the final few chapters, our chapters, unfold.